Kostabi Show is a game show where celebrities compete to title Kostabi paintings for cash awards. And tonight's contestants are the great art writer and painter Walter Robinson. And this is one of those mysterious moments where our second contestant was here moments ago and disappeared. But
she's the invisible.
The invisible, hopefully to arrive soon, Linday Yablonsky. And she's a great art writer, writes for Art Forum and the New York Times. And we also have a great art writer and writes for many art magazines and is the editor of Paper magazine, Carlo McCormick. So, this painting needs a title. It features two people sitting across a table where a third person could sit, potentially. The third person's missing. These people have costumes on. This guy is in a suit of armor, but he's pretending to be a friendly, rubbery Kostabi figure.
See, show it to them, they'll understand.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hi, Sparks. Nice to see you.
Hey, Mark. Nice to see you as well.
You sell these things, right?
I do.
Kostabi
I sold
paintings.
a lot of your paintings. I'm happy
Sold?
to say
That
I've
sounds
sold
like
a
past
lot of
tense.
them. Well, I'm selling them today as well.
Okay.
But I got to tell you, I find it most useful to close my ears when you're all speaking and just look at it afresh. I don't so much see your third man as I see the depth and the compromise of the two characters. I got to be honest, I like it a lot. It's very ambitious. It's well painted and well conceived, and good luck, guys.
Okay, that's $5 for analysis. Thank you, Sparks. Okay. Now.
Growth industry.
Oh, that's good, too. Let's try that. Growth Industry by Walter Robinson. I think that is a clear $20. This is an epic drawing that features a supermarket. And Walter, this has one of your favorite things in it.
It's Heidi.
Right there. Well, yeah, but besides Heidi, there are
Oh, I'm sorry.
tabloid magazines. Look,
Oh, yeah.
Walter.
Oh, yes.
Look,
Look at that.
underneath your Kostabi book is what you really like to read, right?
Yes, I just
Walter?
pretend to be reading a
Yeah.
Kostabi book, and I have the
And you have this.
tabloid underneath.
Tabloid.
Interesting.
Yeah, and you're up front here. There's you, Walter.
That's right.
There's Heidi looking the other way.
Look
Yeah.
at the guy flying in
Yeah,
with a shopping cart.
yeah. Okay.
Wow.
That's okay. So glad to see you, Linda. Thank you.
The invisible made visible.
I feel really happy that Linda has returned. And this drawing is ready for a title by Carlo, maybe.
Marketing distraction.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Do you have a title, Walter?
Shoporama.
That's good. Got anything at this point, Linda?
Plaza Suites, S-W-E-E-T.
Ah, okay. Plaza Suite. Not bad. Let's start with Shoporama by Walter Robinson. Is that worth $20? That's such an overwhelming victory.
Such a brilliant audience.
Yeah, I think 40.
So many and such agreement.
Okay, I'm concerned that Sparks has been voting no on all the titles so far. He sells
He's got
the
to
stuff.
sell. I know.
Derek sells the stuff too.
I got a title for that one.
All right, what is it, Sparks? What is
Suck
it?
it, Mark Kostabi. Oh! It's a good title.
I think it's a personal attack. Personal.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a pacifier, and I like your...
That's how he sells my work.
Yeah,
that
that's it.
seems to work.
That does. I would call it regressive thinking.
Regret. Oh, that's good. That's good. Can I buy it? what did we say? Regressive thinking by Carlo McCormick. Oh, overwhelmingly $40. And even hard to please Sparks voted green on that title. Now here's a painting that deals with something we're all familiar with. It's a dog-eat-dog world being analyzed by corporate calculators.
That's a fantastic one.
You really like it?
Yes. Are we planning some large
Yes.
commissions here? Do
Yes,
we have
yes.
some coming down the
Yes,
road?
yes. Absolutely.
I like that.
Epics are on the way. Dog eat dog, dog eat dog.
Is that two
McCormick.
dogs?
These guys are trying to figure out how they could milk a new version of violence and make more money. How they can capitalize on the
But what's also
conflict.
interesting is that the men in the room are not fighting. They all seem to be at peace, so.
well, they are benefiting from the two dogs fighting
You
each
know,
other.
you could call that painting
reverse the
rough
dog
trade. R-U-F-F. Rough.
Right, that's cute.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Rough trade. You have to say rough trade every time you say it.
Rough Trade spelled R-U-F-F by Walter Robinson. Is that? That is brilliant. It's worth 40 almighty dollars. And we actually have the editor of the world's most important internet art magazine who's been barking on the show with us. He did it more than once, too. He's like, rough. Okay. Here, here is a little painting that needs a $20 title. It's kind of an elegant painting. Do you want to see it up close, Linda? Do you want to see what's going on here? It says giant iPad, or this is the I something new. And the woman is gesturing to above.
To the lighthouse?
To the lighthouse. Nice. Very nice. Do you have anything even better, Walter or Linda?
Well, I've always wanted to title one of those eye paintings, "Ay, ay, ay." So you can ay, ay, ay. That's not a very ay, ay, ay subject, but
No, that should have been the.
ay, ay, ay.
Am I the only
You're right, he is barking.
Okay, Sparks. What?
Am I the only person here that doesn't see a lighthouse?
No, he said to the lighthouse. Carlo said that. Sparks.
He
Doesn't
doesn't.
see that? That's not a lighthouse?
He said to the lighthouse.
See a,
Yeah, that's not a lighthouse. That's
What's
the
not?
Carrico
Tower
Tower.
strength.
I see a huge
sorry.
boner.
It's got 4 little flags on the top,
I'm
Sparks.
just saying, that's a very interesting lighthouse.
Okay, I do pay for
never mind.
analysis, but boner and lighthouse isn't worth $5.
I'm just saying.
What?
Liberty. She seems like a Statue of Liberty.
There you go. That's worth $5. Bringing some dignity back to the show.
Look at that from 30 feet
What-
away
Do you
there.
want me to help Sparks out with more analysis?
Yes, please, Derek.
You see, this woman is gesturing to her boyfriend on the iPad that your boner isn't as big as that. So that's why she's leaving him and she's going to the De Chirico figure. Did that help?
They're saying it's about Freudian issues.
All right.
Yeah.
It's, okay.
Yeah, they were really talking about Freud.
Is that your lighthouse, or are you just glad to meet me?
That's really bad, Sparks. What was it, Wilfredo? Can I buy Size Queen by Wilfredo Arias behind me? Yes, $20 to Wilfredo, but you have to come out to accept it. Size Queen. Yeah.
Pretty.
Okay, this drawing is very relevant. It's about a big guy controlling a little guy who is controlling other little guys. And the cops are being controlled by the big guy, and he's arresting one of the little guys being controlled by the medium-sized guy. It's sort of like drug dealing hierarchy or
This is
something.
about control.
It's clearly about control. Yes, Derek. Puppets. And this medium-sized guy has pockets that are being emptied of their ones and tens and 20s.
Mark, it seems to me you might have used this already. Remote control?
That's right.
You have.
Let's get a copy. Let's get a copy of that book. Here's the book. Remote Control, written by, guess who? Carlo.
Oh,
McCormick.
jeez.
Oh my
Yeah.
To the lighthouse. No. String theory.
Okay.
Has that been
God.
used?
Theory, that's good.
If you Google it, it probably comes up about 5 million times. Now, but string theory is good. Linda, do we have anything from you or Walter?
I would call it after that song by that British punk rock group. I forget their name. Police and Thieves. Was that song?
Clash.
The Clash. Because isn't the idea between that song is that the whole thing is just a show to scare all the people? So called Police and Thieves.
Okay, can I? Oh, you have a title?
Manipulation Nation.
Can I buy it?
Olivia.
Manipulation Nation by Linday Yablonsky. Look at that. That's
They like it.
$40
They
to
like
Linday
it.
Yablonsky.
I like it.
Okay, now we have a beach scene. There are diners in certain beaches like this. I've seen them.
Wow.
It can happen.
I have an idea.
What's your idea, Carlo?
The gulf between us.
Okay. Good.
BP colors.
BP colors.
It's timely as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's about Hopper's alienation as well, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Call it Saltwater Taffy. That would be her name. There, the girl there. That's
Saltwater taffy. Sean Gelb likes it. Collector Sean Gelb in the back row. And Linda, do we have a title from you?
Seaside Symphony.
It's the jukebox, right? Okay, Carlo?
You don't like the gulf between us?
No, let's vote on that now. Can I buy The Gulf Between Us by Carlo McCormick for $20? I think, well, we should consider, what'd you say, Walter? Seaside Taffy?
Saltwater Taffy.
Saltwater Taffy by Walter Robinson. And that's got a lot of support. And yours, what Linda was?
Seaside Symphony.
Seaside Symphony. Is that worth 20? No, Carlo makes the $20. Here is a similar theme, again for an epic, Walter. Taffy is not in this drawing, Walter. But these people, once again, are sitting at tables for 4 or 2 alone. But the cats are cuddling over here, and they're being illuminated by big ants holding up a flashlight.
Oh, nice.
Now, you gotta admit, that's original.
That's original. I've never seen anyone do that.
I've never seen anyone do that either until I did.
Big ant.
Big ants carrying a flashlight, because ants are strong. If they got it together, they could
like
move,
the
they
age
could
of-
control the light. If
Yeah. Well,
see, big ants carrying a flashlight.
I can't resist because there are 3 ants. Can I call it Torch Song Trilogy?
Well, if we cut this section out
All right.
and made that a drawing by itself, but the main issue, it's about
All right.
being so close and yet so far because of the technological divide.
Can we call
Right,
this one
Charles?
I?
Yeah, now we're getting someplace.
One
I.
bit-
Okay, what should we call it? Linda or Walter?
Technocracy.
Technocracy. Okay, that's like a Walter title almost, right?
It is?
You would have said
Yeah, you
that.
mix
right?
up words.
What do you want to call this, Walter? You have such a great smile,
mouse
Linda.
free world.
A mouse-free world,
Yeah.
because that is so apt.
Except
Can't you see how apt that is? They don't have mouses anymore because they've got handheld. And the cats. These cats don't.
Titles, they always go over my head.
Yeah, that's so apt.
That's good. Why don't you vote?
Can I buy A Mouse-Free World by Walter Robinson? Look at that.
40.
Look at that. Wait, hold that longer. That, just relish that moment.
60.
How many times can you
That was
please,
that big a
every
crowd?
single New Yorker in New York, just think of that. Look at that. Well, every single one. Wait,
Must be a full moon.
60.
I'm not worthy.
Okay, look at this picture, Carlo. This is edgy. It's 2 savage carnivores, the humankind, the savage carnivores, eating a civilized meal while the real deal is happening down here. Wolves devouring a live pig. This is a pro-vegetarian painting, in case you haven't figured it out.
Is that supposed to be their true spirits underneath there?
Well, that's the truth. That's what anybody who eats meat is really doing, but it's just covered up by the red wine and the tablecloth. But would you do it for real?
How about the other white meat?
The other white meat. It's pretty good. And Linda,
Le déjeuner sur pork.
Derek loves that one. And Walter,
Well, you know how some of those hamburger chains are called hamburger heaven?
Yeah.
Call this hamburger hell.
All right, well, what is it? Anton,
A matter of taste.
a matter of taste.
That's really good.
Can I buy A Matter of Taste by Anton the Dub Poet? Look at that. You almost did what Walter did, but Sparks took away. I need more 20. The money is flowing. I just ran out, but Wilfredo's here to get more. Look at this drawing that takes place in which piazza in Rome?
Matte.
Very good, Derek Storm.
I bet you can't even see it from there. Oh, okay.
Where is it?
There's a piazza in Rome called Piazza della Tartaruga, also known as Piazza Mattei, and there's a turtle fountain in it that Bernini had a hand in designing, along with Giacomo della Porta. And this is the Piemonte Gallery, a very important contemporary art gallery in Rome. Okay, so the turtles are flying off, and the Baroque bronze figures have now become Gustavi Gumby figures, and they're going into the contemporary art gallery to get the pointed hat and the plunger that's on the floor inside. There's probably meaning to all that. So, do we have titles? Carlo's writing his title down already. It's interesting how you
I
do
don't
that.
know if it's a
Carlo.
title or just an analysis.
And what would-
But it seems like he's being detained here a bit. He's trying to go forward, and in fact, he's not being given a hand, he's being held back. So I call
right.
history holds us back.
Oh, yeah. History holds us back. Is that worth $20? I'm going to buy History Holds Us Back by Carlo McCormick.
Give Derek 20.
Derek Storm.
There's another boner.
Yes, Simon. It's a guy with an umbrella,
I would call it Ready for Rain.
ready for rain.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. Because it feels like it's coming. Look at the storm clouds
Ready for
brewing.
Rain's good.
Linda and Carlo, can you top Walter's brilliant title?
I just, if I had a paddle, I'd just vote for Walter.
Really? What about Linda?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, can I buy it? What is it again, Walter?
Question's 20 or
Ready
40.
for Rain.
Ready for rain. Is that where? Oh, look at that, Walter.
They
You're
sorta
pleasing
like
all
it.
of the people almost all of the time. You got $20.
You know, he wanted that coffee earlier. We should have let him have that coffee
Yeah.
for the first show because he's really, like, since he's...
Today, people consume cigarettes outside, even on a freezing winter day.
Oh, very
they'll
good.
stray
Good
from the
transition,
skies.
You know, you could be one of those, like, CNN newscasters.
Yeah.
Like, transition's really good.
Made for TV. Thank you. And so they've descended from a skyscraper to smoke together with the penguins. See that? They're all smoking together but apart, sort of. So this is a painting sympathetic to smokers, right?
Yeah.
It's not an anti-smoking painting like my other one was arguably
Look, the penguins
anti-carnivore.
aren't very happy that they're smoking.
What?
The penguins aren't very happy that they're smoking in their home.
They're not complaining. They're just milling about. No one's bothering them.
At least as a smoker.
What should we call this picture?
You know, this, I don't think it's a good title for it necessarily, but it reminds me that this great Loudon Wainwright song he did about how everyone who smokes gets forced outside. And it's called The New Street People. But they're not on the street, but it kind
No.
of, I just had to say that.
It's
I
a
don't know
good-
why.
it's a
I had
good
to share it.
observation.
I had to share it.
Well,
You
there's
shared
a-
well, Carlo. Thank you.
There's a famous.
Linda.
Secondhand flow. As in,
Wilfredo loves it. And he's
Secondhand.
like,
Got one. I
yes?
have to
Oh,
do
yeah, and you're a
something.
smoker. Lisa.
You've come a long way, baby.
You don't
even vote.
40, you don't even need to vote.
What, 40 or 20, right? Is it 40 or 20? For you've come a long way, baby. Lisa Rosen, it is 40 almighty dollars. Speaking of fumes, was that a good segue too, Carlo?
Yeah,
Speaking
you're
of
on
fumes.
it. You're on it. You must have had a cup of coffee as well.
Actually, I just had that really bad pizza that you guys all eat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was
I
wondering.
actually tasted it. I'm so sorry, you know.
Yeah.
I would upgrade this summer.
You have to ask for it well done.
what are
Okay.
those two people doing?
They are communing with Prosecco. They are toasting while volcanoes are blowing up and causing planes to stay idle.
Wow, that's a beauty.
Thank you. What should we call it, Linda? And then we're going to talk to
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. That's pretty good. Notice that their table is cracking too. You know, they're oblivious to the impending doom. Yes, Derek.
but they're also about to embrace each other on the planes. I would call it a holding pattern.
Holding pattern.
Can I buy Holding Pattern by Derek Storm?
I like it.
$40 Derek Storm for Holding Pattern. That means $50 to whoever can title this picture, which is an update of the Hopper, Nighthawks. But here the guy. What's in the shopping cart? That's the key question. Zoom in on that, Miguel. See that, Walter? Look at the TV screen down there.
Oh, thank you.
Detritus from the technological age is in the shopping cart.
I love it.
Last week's computers are in there.
I love it. I have a title.
Yes, Walter.
iHawks.
Oh,
Get it?
All right, what do we call this, Linda
Nighthawks.
or Carlo? iHawks. Yeah.
I go off the
They didn't like that.
I go off the technology thing. I call it recovered memory.
Profound, profound. Linda,
In a second.
in a second. Let's, in the meantime, vote. Can I vote?
Yeah.
Okay, Carlo, yours is
Recovered memory.
recovered memory. Is that worth 50? Not 20, but $50, possibly. But we have Walter and then Linda.
You don't like iHawks?
Let's vote on it. Can I buy iHawks by Walter?
You don't like it?
A lot of support, but perhaps a bit punny.
Pushing pods.
Pushing Pods. Can I buy that for $50?
How about pod people?
Pod people. No, what was yours again, Carlo?
Recovered memory.
I think that's the winner. $50 to Carlo McCormick for recovered memory. Now, Walter, this is one of your favorite themes. Animals.
Oh, I thought it would be like a woman trying to pick a man's pocket. That's always been my favorite.
That's animalistic too, but your favorite theme is dogs and dinosaurs, things that bark and
Oh my
roar,
God, look
right?
at that one.
Okay, right to them. Look, the alligators and dinosaurs are trying to get into the room, and bats and demons and evil things. And they are conspirators. They have a conspiracy theory going on. They think that there's all sorts of evil things going on around them, but in fact, they're right.
the humans are on the verge of extinction, not the animals.
That's good analysis. What's your title, Carlo?
The lies we tell ourselves to keep our fears at bay.
Oh my.
That's good. Yeah, it's good. Linda, do we have a title for you?
I have half a title. I was trying to think of
We'll
the rest.
come
of
back
it.
to you,
Yes.
Walter. While Linda's working on her other half, what's your proposal
Sleep of Reason.
from the Goya?
Another one.
Okay, Linda. At this point, do we have a title
The card players.
from Cézanne? Your title again was?
The lies we tell ourselves to keep our fears at bay.
Is that worth $20? Look at that, Carlo. They love it. That's 40 because that's $40. Yeah. Here we have a big, powerful art dealer squeezing another splat out of the artist. Or maybe it's a mega collector. But I think it's a...
How do you know who it is?
I got one.
What is it? Linda.
Bucking the blacklist.
Oh, we get that. I mean, I do.
Yeah.
It's very inside.
Yeah. It's a little inside.
This is a Marlene Dumas reference, right? You could probably use this in ArtNet to illustrate one of your articles about the scandals in the art market, right?
Indeed, we could.
Yeah, the pressure to
Indeed,
produce.
we could. Are you going to do it in
Painting.
color version?
Yeah, and I'll send you a high-resolution JPEG. A quick art history bonus question. Which artist is being paid homage to here?
Oh, I know. It's only
Yes,
a-
Simon? Carl Ostendorf. Very good, Simon.
I have one of those.
Carl
a title.
Ostendorf paintings are being squished out. Yes, Walter.
Blood on the Canvas.
Which is a boxing term.
Simon, quickly.
Squeeze me.
Oh, for God's sake.
Do we have a title?
Going with bucking the blacklist.
Bucking the Blacklist. Can I buy that for $20? Bucking the Blacklist. got a lot of support, but they might want that extra round of ones that's coming up very soon.
Where's my brush?
You don't like blood on the canvas?
Can I buy blood on the canvas by Walter Robinson? Yes, $20 for Walter Robinson. Thank you, Walter.